Well, hello everyone, I'm back. Let's see if we can get some games here. I'm planning to play some couple games on Shogi Wars. I'm a bit rusty, but I created an account on Shogi Wars, which is brand new. And even though I don't like these sudden death games, so far I've found that it's easier to get a game on Shogi Wars than it is on 81 Dojo. So playing this because I get a game. And also, since I started recently, my rating is, they start you out at 30Q. So I'm at 30 or 28Q now, or 27Q. But so I should be able to win some games. Let's see. And then I'm planning to switch to Go later. Okay, I'm Sente. And my opponent is 5Q. Okay. Well, they're not going to give me an easy time then. Watase. Is Watase there? Are you present? Okay, that's weird. Oh, okay. Just do the normal stuff. I don't know, maybe this is some kind of handicap style or something. So if I go here, he takes, I take, then he can drop a pawn, I drop back, but let's go ahead and do it. Start out playing static rook. And now we'll see what my opponent does. That gave him Sente. He wants to go there. Okay. I will just leave that to happen. He doesn't... I don't have any clues as to where he's going to place his bishop. He probably is going to keep his rook where it is. Oh, no, he's going to just go straight for the fourth file. Interesting. Well, let's migrate some pieces over that way. Now, he just stepped up with the king. So he's going to keep the king in the center, maybe, and come out with his silvers. Okay, so he started challenging me to do what I may. I'll set up like a Yagura. That's usually pretty sound. Okay. Step over once with the king. And he resigned. Well, I have no idea what that was, but I ranked up to 26Q. Maybe my opponent decided I knew how to play. Hello, Timo. How you doing? Well, you get to watch me play some shogi for a while, and then I'll switch to Go. Anyway, good to see you. I hadn't seen you the last couple broadcasts. I admit I'm streaming randomly, so probably hard to catch me. Gote Sente. So I'm Sente again. My opponent is 28Q this time. Okay. So someone who's 28Q could be a weak player or a strong player. You just don't know. I'm blocking the diagonal of the bishops. I don't like an early bishop trade. He's playing a fourth file rook. So I'll do a static rook against that. Keep my rook here. And bring my king over near the bishop. Do I want to go... you know, there's no point in a Yagura here because he's not attacking on this file. So I can start Moving my golds up, set up a gangi or snow roof formation. And see what he plans to do on the fourth file. Okay. That's not for me, the phone call, so I'm going to ignore it for now. Let's step over. That's a crab castle, but if you step up with the silver, then it becomes a snow roof, so it's kind of stepping on the way. What's he setting up? He's setting up a Mino castle. Where did he leave the bishop? He left the bishop there. Okay, he blocked the bishop's diagonal. That's interesting. So, activate the knights. I don't really know. Okay, and he pushes on with the fourth file. That makes sense. So the knight can come out here targeting this pawn, which is defended by a knight. Knights can't go backwards, so you always have to be careful making those knight moves. You know, I'm going to push this pawn so I can step up with the rook. With the gold. Okay, I take, he takes, no, let's step up with the gold first. He takes, I take. So I take, he takes, then I step up with the gold, and then I drop a pawn. Because the rook defends the silver. Or I could step up with the silver. I just wanted to defend that pawn before he took it. And drop a pawn. I like to stay protected. I like to step up with this. Yeah, so now it's a gangi with the silver up here and the two golds on either side. Bishop here. Bishop can go here to this diagonal too. Okay, he brings the silver out. So he's going to do some kind of attack with the silver. But the king is left in a vulnerable position. I mean, the rook is left in a vulnerable position. So can I step up? I'm just going to move all my pawns up. Can step here and pressure the rook with my silver. Rook goes here. Okay, this pawn is defended. Let's see if I push the pawn. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, take, take, take. Oh, he's going to take with the rook. Didn't think. Yeah, I was trying to draw off his bishop so I could advance on this file, but I didn't think. Yeah, this doesn't do anything. I'm just going to drop a pawn again. That gives me tempo. It gives me sente. Well, I could walk my king all the way over. Oh, I must be playing a computer. Because a person would know not to do that. He just repeated, and each time he's giving me sente. So he just wants to see where I'm going with my king. Ah, I moved his rook there. Let's develop the other knight. Oh, he develops a knight. Interesting. So I want to push this pawn up so I can put a knight here. So the gold is coming forward to support the pawn. Well, my opponent is thinking. Yeah, I was starting to play a, what's that castle called? The Anaguma Castle, where you move the lance up and put the king there. But I realized you're supposed to put a silver here when you do that. So I didn't really have a good way to do that. Okay, I wanted to push that pawn up. Put the knight here. Maybe just open up the bishop's diagonal here. A knight here, knight here. Bishop is still hitting the pawn. Ah, no, that's a good move. So he's hitting my knight, which is not defended, right? So let's defend that knight. If I move the knight, then the bishop can get into my camp and promote, so I don't want that. I did not want to allow that. Now I want to push this pawn. Okay, he wants to... See, so I need to defend this knight again. How annoying is that? And the silver's here. I can go here with the rook. If I go here, he can step forward with this silver and promote. So it looks like I'm losing that knight. In any case, well, let's put it here then. If he steps forward now, I can take it, but he can go here. Well, that would kind of force a trade. Okay, so... Okay, I want to open up this diagonal for my bishop. Yeah, couldn't really do much. I get his knight. And let's run with the rook. Okay, he's going to take another pawn, or maybe bring his bishop in to promote. Okay, I opened up the diagonal of my bishop to hit his rook. And behind the rook is the lance. So he didn't do anything about that, so let's take his rook. So that's the kind of mistake a computer makes too, although people can make that kind of mistake if they're beginners. But yeah, I've played other computers that played like that. Okay, this pawn is defended. Could take the lance, I guess, and promote. I could have come here and tried to trade. Huh. Okay, this is defended, this is defended. What did he grab? Did he grab a gold? Let's take it. Okay, that is check. Let's drop something. I could drop, I don't know, a lance. So materially I'm doing well. Let's see. I don't want to give up that knight, so let's keep it. This is a dragon attacking here and attacking there. I need to get to his king, so go here. It also defended the lance over here. Okay, he dropped a knight here. Oh, hitting my lance here. Let's defend the lance. Does he have any more knights? He has a lance, and he has a... okay, that's hitting the silver. Let's just retreat along here. Keep my pieces around my king. The generals around the king. Okay, that's a check. And what can I do? I think if I just move to the side, that's okay, right? I mean, I could have taken it too, but that would bring his lance or his dragon in close to my king. Now I can take it and it's defended. Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't know that he had a... yeah, I didn't notice that he had a piece he could drop there. I can take it, though. And let's see, he can continue dropping pieces, but I can take them. He's got a gold and a bunch of pawns. But he can't drop a pawn over here, because these are all... So, let's take here. What should I do? I'll just pull back. Okay, he wants to force a trade here, it looks like. Let's take it. Okay, let's drop a rook here near his king. Okay, bishop. Doesn't defend this pawn. Let's drop a silver here. It's nice to have generals around your king. Oh, could I have taken? No, I couldn't have taken. This is a rook, not a... this is a rook, not a lance. Let's see, can I drop a lance here? Silver here. Knight here. Okay, he dropped the bishop to check me. That's a dangerous drop because this square where the king is sitting is not protected. So he can... if I put a piece here, he can just take it. No, I can take back. So I can do this. Which piece? Let's drop the silver. I'm just going to run out of time. Is what's going to happen here because I can't find the moves fast enough. Okay, we just dropped a bishop there for grins and because I have to move quickly. Do I have a knight? I can drop a knight here, attacking this pawn. I have to try and think of my moves ahead of time. Okay, he went there, so let's go here and unpromote. Because it checks his king. Forces some action. He has a gold, but I've got this square covered here. Okay, he took it, so that means I can take and promote. Then I can attack here. Silver is forking the 2 golds, and this gold is pinned by the rook. There's also a knight drop here.
30秒
And let's see, I guess this just keeps going, doesn't it?
20秒
Jeez. Oh, I should have taken this guy probably, but he's defended it twice, so. So the king moved. Let's see, can I take here?
10秒
And drop a gold. And drop a gold over here somewhere.
時間切れ
I lost on time. It can be hard to finish a game in the time limit when the king is well defended like that. My opponent, let's see what the analysis button does. My opponent defended his king, but lost all kinds of pieces in his attack. So if I had enough time to really think out what I was doing, I should have won that game. Okay, this is just going through the motions of some kind of opening that I don't really know what is going on so much, but it seemed to be okay. He did some early rook sorties, and then yeah, and then he did that weird. I can't. I don't think this is working. Let's just play another game. See, I can go for a 3-minute game too, as well as a 10-minute game, or a 10-second game. Gives you 10 seconds per move. This will be my last shogi game, I think, and then I'll switch to Go.
お前が後手だ対局開始
So 8Q is probably a real person, and it's okay. I can play against an 8Q. Let's close the diagonal and stop the pawn with my bishop. He didn't bother moving the pawn. Let's push the pawn and see how he wants to stop it, or if he wants to stop it. Okay, but he pushes his first. I'd like to stop it. Is he going to? He's not going to defend. He's going to let me open this up. It's not the end of the world, but it does give me a half-open file. Okay, now I can drop a pawn here, force him to move the bishop. And I go forward and promote, but he can just take it. So that does nothing. Okay, he brought this out here. I could just run with my king. He went there. What is that? Let's bring a gold up. Okay. Going to set up an anaguma. And just going to lead my rook here. Maybe he will... In fact, I think he's done it. Now I can drop a pawn. The bishop will move here to attack my rook, I guess. I drop the rook back, but I'm threatening to push the pawn and promote. It's kind of dangerous to just leave the rook there, isn't it? Oh, this dangling pawn, I can't promote. I promote, he takes it, and it's defended. So I need one more piece over there. Anyway, let's finish this castle.
居飛車穴熊
Okay, Okay, what? Let's bring this silver up, right? Let's maybe attack the bishop's head. The bishop's head is this pawn in front of the bishop here. Okay, he wants to distract my rook, huh? I have heard of Van Kroot's opening, yeah, indeed. No, it's not very good. That's my impression. Okay, so he's firing all pawns. I'm giving back a pawn here. If he takes with the bishop, then I'll be able to promote here. Oh, I guess I can't promote. I can't promote because his king is over there. And now I can drop another pawn though. Okay, that was kind of wasted, huh? Okay, I don't really want to move this pawn. He can take it. Let's bring the... what did he do? He put his rook there? That was weird. That was weird. Okay, he gave up his rook and then traded his bishop for a silver. Although the silver is in trouble a little bit. And he got a token. Can't go here or it'll take it. I should try and check his king now that I have a rook, right? Now I can drop the bishop here, 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 maybe. Ah, now I can do this promotion. That's not even defended, right? Yeah, this is kind of computer-like play. Just doing random stuff. Maybe they're trying to win on time. Okay, so I should drop the bishop to control some squares around the king. And I drop the gold. Threatening to take this pawn with mate. And that was mate. And just I'll put up 26Q. Oh, I improved to 25Q. All right. So let's go to the analysis page just to show you. Let's go to the end. It was not a well-played game at all. Oh, let's see. I wonder if there's a way to reverse the board. There it is, reverse. Okay. So yeah, I checked the king with my silver. And he can't go here because I control these three squares. And he can't come forward because I control these squares here, here with my gold. And then this bishop was controlling the backward square. So there's nowhere to run. But if we back up a move, you know, his last move was pushing a pawn, which made no sense. He could have taken the silver instead. If we back up, he's got this pawn here attacking the silver, and he just never took it. He could have taken there. I mean, I'm sure I'm winning here anyway, but he didn't have to let me walk up and mate him. But I think the main trick when you're playing one of these weak computers is just not losing on time like I did in the other game. Okay, so let's switch to Fox.